Joining me from Philadelphia, Mark LeChevalier. He is the director, a great title, Director of Innovation and Environmental Stewardship of American Water, a leading supplier of tap water in the United States. And from D.C., Joseph Doss. He is president of an International Bottled Water Association. Mr. LeChevalier, let me start with you. Are we really talking about a regulatory holiday that you believe the bottled water gets?
Well, for drinking water, we tell our customers the quality of the water. In fact, American Water, we just finished sending out over 3.3 million brochures to our customers to alert them of the quality of their water and the type of job that we do for them. So, that's a responsibility that we take seriously.
But are you saying that people shouldn't drink bottled water?
No, not at all. I mean, there are reasons for convenience. There are reasons where, for practicality, that makes sense. But tap water is a lot cheaper.
Mr. Doss, obviously you see people walking the streets all the time carrying bottled water. And I think a lot of people do it out of convenience. They do it perhaps because there's a fear of the purity of American tap water. But the water supply in the United States is consistently really, really good.
Well, absolutely. Let me just first say that we don't see it as a bottled water versus tap water issue. I think people, whether they're drinking bottled water or tap water, that's a good thing. And we do agree that consumers should have a right to know what's in their bottled water.
But you know what, on that point, I've looked at bottles all morning long, and the labeling is terribly inconsistent. Some have the source, some don't. And, there have been real concerns that some of the bottled water companies, frankly, get it out of the tap, purify it, and pretend like it's from some fancy spring.
Well, the real question here is how to communicate that information to the consumer. Bottled water is very different. It's a food product. It's very different than tap water. We believe that the most appropriate way for consumers to get that information is to contact the company, and there is contact information on almost every bottled water, particularly a phone number. If they call the company and ask for information and they don't get the information that they want, they should choose another bottled water brand. And that's an important distinction here. It's consumer choice. Consumers cannot choose which tap water is piped into their homes, and that's the reason why the tap water systems are required to provide consumer confidence reports. It's a different distribution system. They are not a food product.
But Mr. LeChevalier, on that, Dr. LeChevalier, on that note, do you think there should be the same reporting standards for tap water and for bottled water?
Well, certainly when customers pay thousands of times more for their bottled water than tap water, they have a right to know what they're buying. That's what the question is here. Do they get, or is it easy for them to get that information?
All right, Dr. Mark LeChevalier and Joseph Doss, thanks for being with us today. It's a fascinating subject, especially when Congress gets involved. Thanks.